Thank you very much for popping by the stream if you're watching this live or watching this on YouTube at a later time. This is my weekly Azure video showing you exactly where Azure is and my thoughts on what he's selling. So for newcomers, if you've just arrived into the game, you are going to need to get to, well, not just arrive because you'll have to unlock the planets, but you're basically on Io. So your planet of destination is over here and you're going to fast travel into right over here, giant scar. So you're going to land here basically where I've arrived, and you're going to have to go through this tunnel. Let's just go through. Quite an active week on Destiny, I'm sure you'll all agree. The biggest change came from the fact that I think it was something like 70% of the game's population were farming the forgers, you know, to get all the new stuff, the new engrams and what have you that you need. So there's literally thousands and thousands of players AFK in the forgers to get the engrams, and yeah, Bungie altered that not long after actually, and now you go back to orbit at the end of every forge run. So in other words, if you got there early, very early, before they patched it, you will have had an awful lot of these things, the altered elements, which I'm sure would be quite handy. Now getting the actual engrams, yeah, you're going to be doing like the nightmare hunts and stuff to get those. That's the fastest way I've personally found of getting the engrams, is doing the nightmare hunts. I mean, all other activity strikes, nightfalls, etc., they all give it, but I seem to get more doing the hunts. So give the hunts a try, guys. If you've forgotten about them, you know, on the moon, go and try those out. Okay, so here he is, old Squiddy Head. What has he got this week? Last week was pretty good. It wasn't a bad week at all. So, you know, let's see what he's got. Okay, so he's got a lot of old. There you go. Okay, so Crimson. This is pretty good. It's a 3-round burst hand cannon. I used it myself on a season when it was first out. It's got pretty good damage for a 3-round burst, so obviously because you triple shot and everything, you can normally kill them in sort of 1 or 2 hits with it. It's definitely worth a try. It's quite an accurate gun. It's not up there as far as single shot pistols are concerned, but it is worth a buy. Like I say, the exotic perk is it fires 3 shots. There's nothing else to it. Looks cool, sure you'll agree. And do I have a catalyst to show you? No, I don't. But I did. Okay, and we have Dragon Shadow here for the Hunter. Dodge reloads guns and buff speed and handling. Now the Hunter's got some good exotics for buffing dodge and stuff like that, and this isn't really one of them, if I'm honest. It doesn't look bad, but I don't think it looks fantastic either, especially in the green, maybe with a better shader, I don't know. So, you know, if you're trying to do a build where your Hunter has, well, very good movement abilities, it might be okay, but if you're going to go that way, you're probably using the Stompy's exotic, the leg armor, instead. So no, I'm going to say no on this one, guys. Don't bother wasting your shards, and that's why. We have the MK44 or Mark 44 standard sides here for the Titan. This again, really old. Grants an overshield when you're using sprint at full health with seismic strike, hammer strike or shield bash equipped. Okay, so it covers a bit of an array there. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. So if you're fairly melee focused and you're looking at recharging abilities, if your other things sort of tie into recharge abilities, this could be okay for you. It's quite a nice looking one, as you can see. It's certainly not one that I've used a lot. I've tried it, it wasn't my scene. Melee is getting up close to pretty much everything, and I like to stand away and shoot from a distance, otherwise you're opening up yourself to, well, getting hit multiple times. So it's an average, more along the lines of no, I'd probably leave it, but if you haven't got it, give it a try. 23 shards, it's okay, not great. And this one, well, this is ancient. Starfire Protocol. Okay, extra fusion grenade kills, recharge your rift. So if you have a rift super, this is not a bad one to use, I'm sure you'd agree. The only trouble is, if you're running a rift, okay, and a lot of people did this for Menagerie when it first came out, you're probably going to be running like the exotic leg armor that buffs the rift and stops you having to reload and stuff. So that sort of nerfs this in a way. Sort of one exotic outdoes the other exotic. So this is good if you haven't got anything for buffing rifts. Okay, and you do like using rifts on a warlock, but it's not the best one for rifts. That's what I'm saying. So yes, but there's better. There you go. So that's all of them. That's what he's got. And then of course he's got the exotic engram, which if we just preview, there you go. Oh, there's one there for me. Look, Getaway Artist. If you're doing a collection, like I try and do the collections, I always try and collect them all, then that's a good way of getting them. I'm sure you'd agree. But yeah, nice and easy to find. It makes sense he's on this planet with all what's happening on this planet. And yeah, I'm sure the season's a lot better for everybody than the last season. I'm sure you'll all agree with that. I'm having great fun with it. It's actually making me play more. That the season's pretty good. Yes, a lot of people are saying it's sort of Gambit borrowed, which, yeah, I suppose it is Gambit borrowed in a way, but you know, they've got to do something, and we know that there's something good coming at the end of this season. So guys, that's it. That's Wizorus. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Goodbye for now.